Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Daniel. Daniel is from Johannesburg in South Africa. So let's see what Daniel has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello Daniel, I'm very well. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
All right, Daniel. So before we start the game, just tell me where you're from.
I'm from Johannesburg-South Africa.
What's the best part of living there?
Every day is an adventure, eh? Yeah, it's a rainbow nation. There's just so many different people here.
And so were you born there or were you born in Portugal?
I was born here.
Ah, okay. So your parents are from Portugal.
My parents are from Portugal. I hold dual citizenship. I have lived in Portugal, but I've always returned.
I see. Say again?
My mother is here. My mother is here.
Daniel, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a designer. I'm a custom furniture designer.
Tell me a little bit about your career.
So my father was a carpenter and a shop fitter. And as a result, I learned how to use my hands. I learned how to build furniture out of wood. It just became a passion to design furniture, custom furniture. I do cabinetry, I do kitchens, I do bars, interiors as well, but custom furniture.
Amazing. Very good. So just before we start our journey within the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
What do you consider interesting?
So many things.
Oh, okay. I'm gay. I'm the only gay person in my family.
Right.
I'm single. I find that very interesting. What's interesting about me? I used to be very fat. I'm not anymore.
I see. That's interesting. Very interesting. Right, so through the game, I'm going to explore a little bit more about yourself, about your career, okay?
Okay, if you must.
Daniel, welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here the box full of random fun questions, okay? I'm just going to play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question. Let's do it. Hey Daniel from Johannesburg. So before I start the game, just through the journey, if there is a question that you don't have an answer for or you don't want to talk about for some reason, always can change, okay?
Okay, not a problem.
First question for you is, where are you planning to go for your next holidays?
I am planning to go to Portugal for my next holiday. I haven't seen my father in a very long time. And I haven't seen my family that live in Portugal for a very long time. Also, I have a plan to move to Portugal.
Oh.
Yes.
And so you're saying your parents, your dad is from Portugal and your mom as well, or your mom is from South Africa?
No, both my parents are from Portugal. Just my mother lives in South Africa.
Oh, I see. And where's about in Portugal?
My father is in a little town called Orang, which is close to Fatima.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. I used to live in Portugal before moving to England. I was living in Porto.
Okay, I love Porto.
Beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. I was there for 5 years before moving to the UK.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've stayed in Porto, but Different life, eh?
Next question. Let's do Daniel. Next question for you is, what is your favorite kitchen smell?
The smell. What is my favorite kitchen smell? Baking. I got to bake. I love the bread. Not that I'm allowed to eat it, but bread.
Do you like cooking?
I wouldn't say I like cooking, but I have to cook. I have to survive somehow. No, cooking and I, we're not friends. Eh? I do it because I have to do it.
Next one, let's do it, Daniel. Before the next question, tell me what is the best part of your job in your opinion, and what's the most challenging part?
The best part of my job is that I get to be creative. I don't have to, it's not always the same routine. It's not always the same thing over and over and over again. The most frustrating part of my job, I don't want to sound terrible, but I feel like people don't know what they want. I feel like clients, they have an idea of what they want, but they don't really know what they want. I find that very frustrating. It can be very frustrating.
And how do you deal with those situations?
I try my best to be kind and nice, and you design something, you edit, you redesign, you edit, you change, you edit. The nice ones let you do whatever you want. The other ones you edit 500 times, but eventually you will find common ground.
Good one. Very good. Next question for you is, are you a cat or a dog person? And if you could be an animal, which one that would be and why?
I'm terrible. I'm a really terrible human. I'm neither a cat or a dog person. If I had to choose, I'd choose a dog.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing, it's very hard. I like the cat because it looks after itself. I like the dog because it's more playful. But I'm neither a cat nor dog person. I don't want to look after an animal. I'm terrible.
Just honest.
I am honest. And if I had to be an animal, anything that flies, a bird, not anything that flies. Nobody wants to be a mosquito. But a bird of some sort. So I can just fly away.
And if you have the power of flying right this moment, where would you go?
Oh, to the closest beach. I'm in Johannesburg. The closest is about 6 hours drive away. So yeah, the closest beach. It's hot today. Yeah, in Johannesburg, it's very hot today.
Good for you. Next question. Next question for you is, what would be your ideal day?
Ideal day. My ideal day is waking up, having a cup of coffee, being very lazy for about an hour because I need about 3 hours before I wake up and I actually start my day. Go to the gym. Love the gym. Spend half the time actually exercising, the other half the time dancing to music in the ears. And then just coming home and relaxing. I like being at home. I'm happy to be at home, man. Perfect day is just quiet, home, and a little bit of gym with a little bit of music.
And do you consider yourself more of a night person or a day person?
I am a person of the day. I like to go to sleep early. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is time to go sleep.
So you're going to bed very soon after the interview?
I'm going to bed very, very soon. Yeah, no, definitely a day person. Although, when you get caught up with friends and you can go on and on. Maybe not these days, but in the past, you could go on and on and on and on and on.
Next one, let's do it. Next question for you is, which talent do you wish you had?
Talent do I wish I had? Honestly, I wish I could sing. No, sing. I mean, we sit in the shower and we sing, and we're probably screeching and screaming, and the next door neighbors are probably wanting me to But yeah, it's fun. If I could, I would like to sing.
And who is your favorite singer?
Oh. Yeah, that one, eh? Who's my favorite singer? You know what? Maluma. Let's just say Maluma.
Who's Maluma? Who's that?
Maluma. You don't know who Maluma is?
No, sorry. I know.
Oh. Why not? He's a Spanish singer.
Right.
Right, yeah. He's a little bit younger than me. But he's a very good looking little man.
I'll check it out.
You should check.
Next one. Right, before the next one, and what is the most challenging part of living in Johannesburg?
The most challenging. In South Africa, I don't want to sound terrible, but in South Africa, we have a thing called load shedding, where the electricity cuts out. Yes, so yeah, I would say load shedding. Not nice when you can't cook.
Actually, I had a guest on the show and he said that. He mentioned about that.
Yes, yeah. It's very frustrating. That's all. It's very frustrating. You have to. Luckily, we haven't had it for a while, but it can be very frustrating.
Right, Daniel. Next question is: if you could ask for a miracle, what that would be?
Honestly, I would love to be able to just not worry or stress. Just continue without stress, that's all. So if that could be a miracle, can someone take that away? It would be great.
And what do you worry the most about?
Can I be honest? How the rest of the world sees me. It's a terrible thing to worry about. But yes. I worry about my family. I worry about whether, will they be okay? What does tomorrow bring? Are they happy? Are they fine?
Do you have siblings? Do you have siblings as well?
I have a brother. One brother, an older brother. Married, children.
In Johannesburg or in Portugal?
Moving to Portugal. Is moving to Portugal.
Oh, that's why you want to move as well, somehow.
Not only that, I feel like Portugal's home, eh? South Africa's been my home for long enough. I'll always come back.
Of course. Next one. Before the next question, Daniel, being gay, did you always have the support of your family?
Yes. That one's an easy one, yes. My family they've never made me feel lesser, they've never questioned, they've never pointed fingers. I've always been supported. I might not talk about it, but I've always had the support, and I have a very big family, and I talk about my entire family, not just my mom, my dad, my brother,
Mm-hmm.
all my cousins, all my aunts, uncles. I've never been questioned. That was normal for them.
And when you came out, tell me a little bit, when was that, and why did you feel like, okay, it's time for me to talk about, it's time for me to be who I am?
I feel like my coming out was right throughout my 20s, right
Mm-hmm.
from the 20s all the way to the end of my 20s, until I was 29. So from about 21 to 29, I started dating men, boys. I always knew I was gay.
Mm-hmm.
My coming out is not that one day I decided I'm going to come out. I was dating secretly, and then in my early 20s, my friends would know, and my family would suspect. And eventually by the age of 29, I was bringing home boyfriends. So it wasn't a thing of, oh, look, I'm gay, or telling my parents I'm gay, or telling my family I'm gay. It was just so...
Happening
It's not-
naturally.
And yes, it happened naturally. He's not just a friend.
Very good, very good.
Yes,
Next question for you is, what has been the lowest point of your life?
I fell into a very big depression as a child. I gained a lot of weight, became obese. I feel like the depression is a very low point. Probably the lowest point, because I was very distant from the person I am, the self. So yes, probably that. Eh?
And how did you find the structure? How did you came out of the depression as a kid? Do you have special support or your family?
Yes. I always had a very supportive family, still do. I went into a clinic, a depression clinic. I was put on medication, all of that. But I've always had the support and love, and people who've always been there. Also, I chose to love the most important person in my life, which was myself. And then that's where the love for gym came from, and, looking after the self and that. And the most important thing to look after is that first.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Totally agree with you. Daniel, next question for you. Let's do it.
Right.
Daniel from Johannesburg. Next question for you is, do you have any pet peeves?
Yeah, I do, eh? Just don't be a terrible human being. That's all. I feel like there's good in everybody. I don't feel like everybody's good, but I do feel like there's good in everybody. Just be a decent human being. There's no need to disrespect a person just for the sake of disrespecting a person. That's my pet peeve. Just respect everybody, regardless of who they are. That's pretty much it, eh?
All right, the message is out.
Yes.
Next to Danielle, next question for you is, what gives you butterflies?
What gives me butterflies? I don't know, I haven't had them in a very long time, eh?
When was the last time that you felt those butterflies?
Oh, gosh. know, when you go on a date with a very, very cute boy, eh? And he just treats you well, that's when you're a little bit nervous, you're a little bit excited, yeah. That's yeah. But I'm very picky. It's my fault, it's not anybody else's.
Very funny. Next one, let's do it. Before the next question, when you think about Portugal, when you were there as a child or as an adult, what's the best memories that comes to your mind?
So Dad lives in a tiny little village up on a hill, and they all live next to each other. My dad and his brother and his other brother, they all live next to each other, and they all live on a little they've got hortas, they like little farms, they grow their own little things. And as a kid, I remember my grandparents, my dad's parents. They were both these tiny little people, very short, very small little people. But my grandmother always used to moan at my grandfather, and they loved each other. But yeah, my favorite memory is I still remember the one day my grandmother was moaning at my grandfather while he was washing his clothes in those old, like it's a trough full of water, and the water was dirty, but he was washing clothes. But it was such a lovely memory.
Next question for you is, what is something you wish you could do every single day?
Yeah. I feel like I do it every day, really.
You feel like what?
I feel like I really do it every day. It's just dance, dance. You know what? Actually, meditate. I go to gym, you go into gym, you meditate, but I wish I could meditate. I wish I could actually get meditation right. Sometimes I feel like my brain just doesn't, keep quiet, doesn't happen.
Yes, I think, imagine meditate every day, you would be at the most zen person, the most calm.
Absolutely. So yes, there we go. I wish I could meditate every day and get it right.
Very good. I have 3 questions left for you, okay?
All right.
Let's do it. Danielle, next question for you is, describe yourself in one positive and one negative word only.
Good guy, positive, negative, fussy. I'm very fussy. I'm hard to please.
You've always been very fussy?
Actually, not really. I feel like the older I got, the more fussy I became. Like I said, just be a nice person. And my problem is that if you're going to treat me badly, I'm not going to take it well. I'm going to give it back to you. Whereas in the past, I used to keep quiet and keep my head down. These days, I don't. You give me trouble, I'm going to give you trouble. Not trouble, but trouble back.
As you're a very fussy person, let's say, when you're gonna date a guy, what he must have to go on a date with you or to get your attention?
What must he have already? Just be a good human. That's all. You must have a good human with a good heart. Just know what you want, eh? Know what you want. Be a good human. Have a good heart. Don't play games. Like, I'm not asking for much. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be, have it all. You don't have to have the fancy jobs. Just be a nice person. That's all.
I don't think you are very fast at all. I think you are very normal and easy. Two questions. I mean, easy in a way. I mean, easy. There are different connections, okay? Different.
Yes.
Easy, I would say you are a very easy person to deal with. Let's put this way. On a date.
With certain things until you make me upset, and then I'm not easy anymore.
Ooh. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Next question for you is, as a child, have you ever stole anything, and how did it happen?
Yes. Once.
Tell me about it.
I can't remember what it was. I mean, I remember what it was. It was a pack of cards. But I can't remember. I don't know if it was like Pokemon or... It was one of those kind of things when we were little children. And my grandfather had taken us to the shops. And my cousin was always the naughty one. I was always the good one. But he came to me and he was talking in my ear. He was, go steal the cards. So I did. I put them in my pocket and I left. And then I got home and my grandfather found out. He'd give you chopper 5 to both of us, to both of the cousins. And then he took the cards and he split them in half and he gave half to me and half to my cousin. But I must have been, 6, 7 years old.
Oh, I think all of us, when we are children, we always have this temptation to get something, even though you can pay it or you have the money, but it's just this kind of evil in your head, like, okay, just take it, just hide it. It's like a adventure.
Yes.
Like a adventure, you know what I mean? Do something for
it was very adventurous, even if that.
Ready for the last one?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it. But before the last question, let's pretend that I'm gonna come to the Johannesburg for the very first time. Tell me, what should I go to see, or should I do? What's the best part of to see in the city?
Johannesburg. I feel like you should go to the Apartheid Museum. The Apartheid Museum. South Africa is known for having apartheid, and then we had Nelson Mandela. I think it's if you like history and you like to just know a little bit about where you're visiting, I think it would be a great place to go.
Good. Next question for you is, usually, what is the first thing that you think about when you wake up?
What's on my phone? No. The first thing genuinely, first thing I think of when I wake up is I genuinely try to meditate or clear the mind every morning. I've been trying for many years. I don't want to pick up my cell phone straight away, and I don't want to open a computer straight away, and I don't want to switch on a TV. I just want to try and be quiet. But the problem is if I wake up and I try and be quiet, sometimes I fall asleep again. I have a problem. So I put a timer on, but the problem is the timer's on the phone, so I still end up picking up my phone.
Excuse.
Of course, it's an excuse.
Daniel, it's not the end yet, okay? Let's play now the word association game. So I'm going to give away some words, and you just have one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking.
All right.
Let's start with life.
Death.
How about love?
Husband. Way easy.
One word for money.
Fake.
One word for family.
Love.
How about sex?
Euphoric.
Politics.
Meh.
I like it. Meh. One word for religion.
Spiritual.
Okay. Fear.
Lie.
Friendship.
Important.
One word for desire.
Passion.
Regret.
Lesson.
Success.
Happiness.
One word for wish.
One word for wish. Love.
How about happiness?
Friendship.
One word for Johannesburg.
Home.
One word for South Africa.
Not home.
Interesting. One word for Portugal.
New home.
And the last one now, Nelson Mandela.
Icon.
Good. What is your favorite Portuguese word?
Can't say that on here. You're gonna have to edit it out.
So tell me. Beep.
Yes, exactly that.
Right, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friends for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friends. Tell me the most beautiful thing about Daniel, and tell me something that he still needs to improve on, to work on.
Most beautiful thing, he's got a big heart. Thing he needs to work on, he needs to learn to take criticism better.
Some more
deflecting.
Right, Daniel, let's play now Daniel and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. But before you ask me a question, what is your favorite Portuguese dish?
Oh, that is not fair. Does it have to be like just a meal dish, or can it just be anything?
Anything.
Okay. It's called a rabanada. I don't know if you know what a rabanada is.
Of course I do. My God.
Yes,
Oh my
My
God.
grandmother makes rabanadas, and she makes them for Christmas.
Oh my God. I love it.
And they're soaked in port wine, and it's lovely. You can eat and get drunk at the same time.
Daniel, you can ask me a question now.
All right. William, what's the dream? What's the goal?
What's the dream? What's the goal? Right, good question. I like it. The dream is to accomplish everything that I want in my life. That's something that I wish for, and I think I know it's cliche, but try to be a better person every day and try to, you know what I mean, to do what I love to do. For example, this project, the Matchbox, I would like to be doing that like for a very long time, and I would like to be able to, you know what I mean, to expand the project in a bigger proportion, and you know, learn more and more and connect with so much lovely people around the world. People like you, very interesting. There's always something to share. So yeah, that's the dream, that's the goal of my life. It's to be a better person every single day. It's not just like a personal, but like professional as well. And it's always be able to, you know what I mean, to grow and to expand my knowledge and be able to do this project more and more in a bigger proportion.
That's lovely. Fantastic.
Very
Thank
good.
you for sharing.
Thank you. Thanks for the lovely question. Thank you so much. Danielle, did you enjoy the interview?
I did. Thank you so much. I feel a little bit embarrassed. Make sure I look pretty.
No, not embarrassed at all. That was fun. But before you go, I would like you to share a positive message or a positive quote, something that inspires in life.
Okay, so I say this, and people who know me, my very close friends, people I've worked with in the past, just people who know me very well, I always end a message or a conversation with these words, and the words are, be kind to yourself. I feel like a lot of people aren't kind to themselves. The most important relationship in life, the only relationship that is going to stick with you throughout life, is that relationship with yourself. So be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And then a lot of the times my friends say, you need to learn to be kind to yourself. And I'm like, shh, don't tell me.
And actually, you made me remember now, when I saw your profile online on Facebook, I saw the phrase, love, be kind to yourself, and it got back there straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
live by that pretty much.
It's very powerful. I think it's very powerful. It's so simple, it's very powerful. Sometimes we forget to be kind to ourselves, most of the time.
Yes, absolutely.
Muito obrigado, Daniel. Thank you very much for the interview. It was a pleasure to connect with you. Good luck with your life right now. I hope that you can make to Portugal and you're going to be closer to me. And I go to Portugal quite often because I love Portugal. Next time when I go there, I'll come say hello.
Fantastic. Would love to. I am going. There's no doubt about it. It's happening.
It's real.
No, it's happening.
For sure.
That is going to be my new home.
Good, very good. Thanks so much for the interview and keep in touch, okay?
Thank you, William. Be kind to yourself.
Always. Let's try, always. Let's do it.
Okay. Tá bom.
Ciao.
Yeah. Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.